Here we go. We are recording. Welcome, everybody. Happy August 17th. How is everybody? Great. We've established that already. I know you're supposed to be on mute. You are. You did. You did all the right things you're supposed to do. Okay. It is great to see all of your pretty faces. Now, I just realized why I haven't seen you was because last Monday was our Facebook Live event, so you could see us, but we couldn't see you. So now I'm having 2-week withdrawals. I'm having withdrawals. I'm so happy on tonight. So happy. We already looked at our reds, sporting their new red jackets.
You guys look awesome.
It's so good. Lots of great things are planned for you tonight. We said happy birthday to Rhonda. I know she doesn't want me to sing, so I'm not going to, okay? Could we just all acknowledge that we love her? And I'm going to honor her wishes, as difficult as that is for me. Ugh. Love you, Rhonda. Showing you the love, girl. All right, C&C, would you like to go to housekeeping?
Whoa, what was that noise? Sure. Okay. Yes, so let us just really quick, as we have lots of newbies joining us. This is awesome. I love seeing these new names. Oh my gosh. So we love to keep these events moving, professional, and I know you guys will help us do that. So at all times, please do remain muted. We definitely will have opportunities to have some chats, and I'm sure affirm Kayla when she is done presenting to us. So at that point, certainly, as you are called upon, feel free to unmute, but just please stay muted for now. If you do need to jump off video for any reason, we just ask that you please stay off video. That also helps us keep our distractions down. And any cute distractions like small children, pets, boyfriends, or husbands that might be walking in the background, please allow them to dismiss themselves at this point. That'd be great. And we also, of course, want to be respectful of our guests and of one another as well. So keep paying attention. Know that you're on screen. Keep smiling. This is real life Mary Kay, just a little bit, half jammies. So we don't know that part, but just please stay professional. We appreciate that. And I think I got it all.
All right, awesome. Thanks. Please. I love it. Okay, so this evening, here's how we're going to go so that you guys know what we're doing. We are going to start with some recognition. Then we will do our weekly recognition by showing of hands tonight, okay? C&C is going to do a product commercial on the cheek duos. I know you guys are excited about that. Andrea is going to be giving you a quick announcement along with the introduction of Kayla Cornish, our fabulous speaker this evening, who then you will get to hear from for at least 15 minutes, Kayla. We'll see if we can even give you a little bit more time for that, okay? Then we will take affirmations, as C&C said, from Kayla. I'll share some more announcements with you. And then I think that will wrap it up. Does that sound good to everybody? All right, great. So first of all, before we do official recognition, we have a brand new beauty consultant in the house. Woo woo! Joy Vert. And I'm going to go like this because then everyone will see who I'm talking about when I share it later, because that's where she is right now on my screen. She's right there, right there. And you guys, many of you know Joy because she is the owner of Dry Bar, the first dry bar in the state of Wisconsin. I believe, Joy, was that the first one? Yes. And Joy's got her hands in a lot of different things. And she is the newest team member of Maggie Sherwin, who I saw on my screen. There's Maggie right down there. She's just 2 doors under Maggie. 2 doors under Joy. Okay, that's awesome. Congratulations, Maggie. Maggie is a quality gal. She knows how to find quality gals. And I'm super excited for Joy to put her influence on many of you as well, as a young professional who is making it in the world in several things and is a great role model, super professional. And I think that you guys will be able to learn a lot from her as well. All right, Joy? All right, and we will welcome you officially in real life whenever that happens. I don't know when real life happens yet on Mondays yet, but we'll welcome you here in fake life for 3 more weeks. Okay, whatever. Who knows what I'm saying? Okay, All right, we are going to start right now recognizing our Spark Achievers for the month so far. If you could please put your hand up, give yourself a hoot and a holler for those of you that are already Spark Achievers this month. In the MAC unit, it's Dory Anderson and Christina Weber. Where are you? Put your hand up. Is she gone? There she is. There she is. There she is. All right. Anyone else that I have not recognized yet? Is that all of them? Is that all of them so far? I think so. All right. And I know a lot of you guys are on it. Many of you are at over 250, 300, 400. I know that you guys are doing it. Raise your hand. Those of you that are going to be sparklers this month, raise them high. That is everybody. That's everyone. That's all the hands should be right here. And those mighty oaks, I need to see your hands next to you too. Right here, right here. Okay. Okay, good. All right. They're getting it. They're getting it. People are getting it. Okay. All right. Then we would actually like to announce our on-target stars. We are going to start with the Gracie Elney unit. We're going to talk about who's 600 and above. Andrea, if you could go first, that would be awesome.
Yes, I am going to recognize Carolina Dietrich, who has on target with just under 800 wholesale.
Congratulations, Carolina. Congratulations, Carolina, on the amazing Gracie Elney unit. C&C Rise unit, please.
Okay, so we have so many on target stars. At 600 and above, Jordan Herzog on with us tonight. Congratulations, Jordan. Amanda, Kelly, and Ashley Chapman. With 1,000 and above, Steph G. She's inches away, as is Brittany Bartz. Oh my gosh, you guys, I keep calling her Radish. And already a star consultant to Sapphire Star. Already this quarter is Angela Keenest in Waterford.
Congratulations, Rise unit. I love it. All right, we're going to recognize our courageous Cadillac Mac unit, who is, may I officially say, only 28.7% from finishing the XT6. You heard it here first. Yeah, you guys are pretty awesome. You can dance the night away. All right, so on target with 600 plus, we have Jen Gurry, Jenny K, Chrissy, and Bettine. 800 plus, we have Red Jacket Sandy and Tamara. 1,300 plus, we have the Maggies and Christina Weber. 1,400 plus, male minors. New Sapphire Star, Michelle Pittman on Katie's team and Dawn Emanuele. Already Ruby Stars, Ashley, Lisa, Rhonda, Katie, and Whitney. New Diamond Star, because her sister Tamara, did I say it right the first time? Her sister Tamara is already Great Starts qualified, so already has bumped up Shanna to a Diamond Star. Congratulations, Shanna. And your faithful leader, Pearl Star, along with your queen mom, Dory Anderson, Pearl Star, coming together. All hail
for the first time ever.
All hail the queen. What'd you say, Cease?
I too am a Pearl Star for the first time ever.
Congratulations! Woo! Yes, yes, yes. Plenty of time, girls. We got plenty of time. We've got 6 whole weeks left to go. All right, very good. Okay, weekly recognition. Tonight is going to be simply by show of hands, please, okay? We're not going to put Maggie Sherwin to work on Queens tonight. There is a lot of people on screen, so we're just going to simply, if you could just put your cute hand close to your face or do the clicking hand rise if you want. Those of you, we're going to do bookings first. Those of you that have scheduled 1 or more appointments on your calendar, you go ahead and put your hand right here so we can see you and give you a wave. That is awesome. Congratulations, Dawn, Dory, Maggie, Katie, Ashley. 2 or more, keep them up. 2 or more, keep them up. Dory, congratulations. How many, Dory? Hold it up with fingers. 4 bookings. Congratulations, Mom. That is why she is the Queen Mom, and why we love to follow the Queen. All right. Number of faces seen. Last week, if you saw at least 1 face, virtual or in person, just put a finger up right there, at least 1. 2, keep them up. Love it. 3, keep them up. Look at all the faces. I love it. 4, keep them up. 4, ooh, I love it. 5, 4 for Maggie. Dawn, congratulations. How many, Dory? 6, love it. Congratulations, Mom. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right. Okay, parties. Those of you that had parties, virtual parties. Some of you were on mine. Did I have a party? There was some sort of parties. Maggie had a party. Oh yeah, we all did last Monday. Hello. Great, Dory. Did you girls have more than one? You're at one, right? Both of you had one virtual or one total? One total, right? One total party? Yes. Okay, and I'm staring down like this because that's where you are, but I know I'm supposed to be looking up like this, but then I'm not gonna be able to see your fingers. Okay, congratulations to Dory and Maggie. Can we please congratulate them on their online or real life experiences? Congratulations, beauties. All right, B-Pin, those of you with a new team member last week, let's see you raise that hand up high and give us a wave. Maggie Sherwin, woo! La la la, doing the happy dance. Woo woo. You like that, Megs? I told you. I told her enjoy that morning on Saturday morning. I said I'm doing the happy dance. You just can't see it. Now we can see it. Okay, very good. Congratulations, Megs. You want to give yourself the queen of recruiting for the week? You go right ahead. Give yourself a crown. Go give yourself a crown, Megs. Do it. Do it. Kayla, so Maggie Sherwin tracks our queens for the week in everybody's unit, and then she puts the most darling gifts on their Facebook page. Yeah, but we just had so many people and so many things happening this week, I wasn't going to make her do it, but she's a C, so she probably did it anyway. Okay. All right. How are we doing? Everybody is playing along? Everybody's doing good. Are you so far entertained? Are you having a great night? Great. Okay, this is going to be Rhonda's best birthday ever. All right. Next. Oh, great. We are going to move into our product commercial this evening and your education, which is going to be on the brand new cheek duos because we now have them in real life. Cece Schuber, my offspring sales director and my offspring daughter. Take it away.
And the crowd goes wild. Did you hear my crowd whisper?
I did.
Hi, guys.
You're on Spotlight so we can all see your pretty face.
Okay, great. Hi. So I am super excited to just briefly touch base on the Cream Blush Duo Stick Limited Edition Cheek Colors. Cream Cheek Colors. Okay, Cream Blush Duo Stick. Cool, awesome, in trend, gotta have them. The people that used to appreciate Cream Rouge, I don't know what people called it. I know it's something like that. My showing, sorry about that, will appreciate it, as will your people that love just a really simple shimmer cheek color. So what I've done is I've taken the mauve and shimmer and the pink and glimmer, of course you want to sell them together, and just put them on my hand here so that you can see them. I'm hoping that it's not too bad. There we go. So the pink and glimmer is here. That glimmer is very iridescent. It's gorgeous. It's very warm. That pink is a very, lovely, almost similar to maybe our darling pink cheek color. So very easy to use. And I am just going to show you how just absolutely gorgeous they blend together. And you can always keep them separately too. You could just use one side, just use the other. Gorgeous. Very shimmery, love that. And then the mauve and glimmer, same. So I would say this one is a bit warmer. So mauve is a beautiful, more rich mauve color. And the mauve and glimmer is more of a copper golden glimmer. And so same thing, those blend absolutely gorgeous together. So again, you can wear them separately together. You could probably mix and match. Hey, so you go from 2 to 4 or whatever. Someone with math can tell me however many combinations there are if you bought both of them, right? Yes, someone that does math. Great. So they each sell for only $18. And I would say that there is a lot of product in this little stick, so you're going to get a great amount of use out of that. I love this, you guys. This is the line that the company uses to describe them as a toteable 2-in-1 stick that lets you glow on the go. Oh my gosh, I know. Our company comes up with everything. You need you just need In Touch for everything you need, I promise. So they're very, very smooth. Obviously, like I showed you, very easy to blend. Virtually no scent, I would say, not much at all. And I would say they're highly pigmented, especially for a cream blush. I think they go on really beautifully. Knowing if you're familiar with what Mary Kay had in the past, of course, you guys know they just keep getting better and better and better. And our products go from great to better every single time. So you can count on these to be a fabulous bestseller coming in through the fall and winter seasons. So as soon as our restrictions, if you will, are lifted on these products, you'll definitely want to get as many as you can, because limited edition stuff always goes really fast. So I'm loving them. I'm super excited to continue using them, continue showing them off. Pink and glimmer and mauve and shimmer. Cheers.
Wow. Okay, that was awesome. That was really awesome. I am going to, let me take you off of Spotlight and ask if anyone has any questions. And Katie has a question. Go ahead, Katie.
So would you say that using your fingers is the best way to blend it, or is there another tool you had in mind?
Great question. I would say, honestly, in this case, it would be acceptable. I would maybe recommend mentioning the blending sponge in this case to gently dab it with the flat side. You do want to ensure that you get that product really nice and wet. The blending sponge, absorbs to 1.5 times its size. So that will help move the product around, because in my experience, this is going to work better when it's warm. So that's where kind of going back to using your fingers might be acceptable, especially if you're just kind of doing a really, really gentle blend and kind of leaving it at that. That's a great question. Would you agree with that, Mom?
Absolutely. 100%. Those of you that remember does anyone in long enough besides the obvious people, our little cream pots that we had, right? Way smoother than that. Way smoother than that. Way easier to apply. Who has them already? Right? Dawn, you remember the cream pots, way easier to apply. Oh, she's using the foundation brush. Oh, that's brilliant. I have on the mauve, the
like that
color here, and then the shimmer, glimmer, whatever you call it here.
That's
so
really nice.
That's what I have on. I just also realized it's really dark behind me, which is why we have this thing happening. So weird over here. Okay.
We can see it. It looks great.
Okay. They sell for 18.
Yep.
And we know they're limited, but we also know that this is the type of product that women really, really desire. And I've got clients that have been dying for a cream or a rouge, or rouge is the 1908 definition of cheek color. So yeah, it is. It just is. So rouge is what it used to be. Let's just, anyone who knows that term will appreciate this product far greater. It's much easier to apply, much easier to apply. All right, any other questions on that? Excited? Thumbs up. Love coming at you, Cease. Great job. Great job. Okay, all right. Next, I get to order? Sure, I get to order products, so do you. But that's not what I was gonna say. I was going to say, I get to introduce Andrea. Andrea, my first offspring sales director, not my real offspring in real life, but my sister director, my sister in Christ, and my dear friend. She is going to come up next and talk to you about Preferred Customer Program. So I'm going to put you on Spotlight. Take it away, Andrea.
Thank you. All right, so if you gals didn't get a chance to yet see on Courage Nation, my cute little video that I posted, tonight is the deadline for the holiday PCP lookbook enrollment. So these, I know you feel like you just enrolled for the fall one, right? But so these are like back to back, because this is gonna roll out in September for the fall product. Or guys, I can't even keep it straight. The holiday products. But make sure that you get on this and just enroll everybody. And for those of you who are new, Joy, and some of you gals who haven't even experienced enrollment yet, it's so easy. You just go on Mary Kay in Touch and go under Preferred Customer Program. It'll walk you through the process. It's 70 cents per person that you enroll. And what a great way to just get the word out to people. So just go through your address book and just put people on there. Thank you. Lisa's going to do it on the screen here. And you guys, 70 cents per name, it's a bargain. And you're going to get a lookbook that has a great little printout that makes it look all professional, like it came from you. And inside typically is a sample. And it would cost you like 3 times that to buy this and then go to the post office and mail it to your customers, at least 3 times that. So it's a real bargain, and it keeps you looking professional. It keeps your customers in front, or you in front of your customers. And you can follow up and you can let them know in advance that it's coming to look out for it, because maybe their spouse or child or somebody gets the mail in and it's just going to get, you don't want it to get buried. So make sure that they know that it's coming. And so it gives you a really great reason to connect with your customers multiple times during the season. I would say this has been one of the most favorite, beloved tools that I have taken advantage of my entire almost 22 years in business. And it really has propelled me into Star Consultant and National Court of Sales, all the things. So this is going to be your BFF in your business. So anything that I may have forgotten to mention about this?
I don't think so.
Midnight is the deadline. Get on it.
Do you get special privileges if you do this?
Thank you. Yes, CC, you do get special privilege. You get early ordering privileges. So everybody else has to wait until the 15th of September to order their products. You can actually order them September 10th. Yep, and you want to do that.
Yay.
Yes.
Because you are a professional and you have what people need and want, and you're familiar with it right away.
Love it. Remember, we are one of the few companies right now that launched a fall line. Nothing's going to change in the next couple of months. So how many companies are actually going to have a holiday line? Think about that. Maggie Sherwin.
And just a reminder too, especially for the new people, it doesn't matter how many people you sign up on PCP either. It's not like you have to have 50 in order to also early order. You can have like 3.
Awesome. Thank you, my detailed gal. I appreciate that greatly. Alicia, did you have a question?
I just had a comment actually. It's signing yourself up once or twice also is really good, because that way you also know exactly what people are getting for the sample.
Yes.
And then you have a couple extra copies if you need to just hand one to someone.
Love that. Yep, absolutely. Thank you for that. Katie, did you have something?
Alicia nailed it. That's what I was going to say.
Awesome. Awesome. That may have been an original Dory Anderson idea. Dory.
It wasn't in, yeah, it was, but that's not what I was going to talk about. When you are established as a consultant, which the lookbook actually promotes for you, you must keep, this is a must, you must keep your clients on for at least a year, 2 years sometimes, because they don't think, it takes them a long time to figure out that, oh yeah, that's my friend, she sells this, I should call her. And it keeps, after 2 years, I got an order, and before that I had nothing from this person but her name. So yes, keep them on as long as you can.
Yes, thank you for that reminder. I love that you said that. Love that you said that. Thank you for that. Andrea.
Just one other thing I was thinking as you guys were giving some extra great nuggets there. The lookbook, don't think of it as a catalog. Think of it as like a beauty magazine. And you all know more than 10 people right now that should be on your preferred customer list that are not. So let's not shy away from this. Let us be bold and brave and get people getting some fun mail, okay?
Yes.
This is fun mail.
Yeah.
And this is actually like, there's so many good nuggets in here that can inspire her. And I tell people to keep this in their drawer, like, or wherever they if they have a beauty drawer or a makeup drawer or whatever, like tuck it inside. Like don't just let it collect on the counter. So just educate your customers about how wonderful this is, and they can refer to it for inspiration and knowledge. There's a lot of knowledge, beauty tips, professional beauty tips, all the things. So remember that when you're thinking of who would love to receive this in the mail. Everyone.
Love it.
Mhm.
Love it. It's a $5 free catalog to them and 70 cents for you.
Mhm.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So next, Andrea is going to introduce Kayla properly. And what I want you all to know before she does that is that when Kayla goes on Spotlight Video, she is completely covered on the screen on my end. So when you watch the recording back, you will only see Kayla. What you need to know though is on your own computer screen, you might have people scrolling across the top. So Dawn Emanuele reminded me, don't be doing anything you shouldn't be doing because people are going to see it. You don't want that. You want to be paying attention or writing notes. That's all you want to be doing. Okay? All right. All right. Take it away, Andrea.
And my privilege.
Yes.
My privilege. Kayla, you were always one of my favorites, and it's a pleasure to just share a little bit about you, your background. And so Kayla is from Green Bay, Wisconsin, and her family lives there, and I'll share you a little bit about that, about her lovely family. So she started her Mary Kay business 6 years ago as a wife and a brand new mom, and working full-time as a registered dietitian. During a facial from her childhood best friend, Libby, she learned the company's philosophies of God first, family second, and career third, and being able to earn 50% profit. So Kayla joined Mary Kay on the spot without ever trying the products beforehand. Smart girl. Kayla is so blessed with the lifestyle that Mary Kay has offered her family. She has earned 4 free cars in 4 years. She has earned 2 diamond rings for being on the Queen's Court of Personal Sales, and her biggest accomplishment is proudly leading the Mighty Oaks unit in her first year as a director. Oh, yes, I think I read that wrong. In her first year as a director, she finished the Dean's List, her unit ranking as the #1 unit in the nation amongst their debuting class. Wow. They also earned their first pink Cadillac in their first 10 months and sold over $400,000 in product. Wow. Her unit has gone on to complete a Circle of Achievement unit club every year since. She is currently driving the adorable Mary Kay Mini Cooper. I might have seen you on the road, Kayla, and loving every second of it. She is married to the handsome Christian, and they have 4 babies: Azalea, who's 6, Ella, who's 4, Brave, who is 3, who was actually born in Dallas while Kayla and Christian were there for a seminar. How cool is that? Jude is 1, and baby number 5 is due in January. So now Kayla is a retired registered dietitian and is all in with her Mary Kay business. She loves to travel, having been to 19 countries, and has a deep passion for third world countries and mission work. She and her husband have a dream of one day developing a leadership organization for orphans in Haiti with her Mary Kay business. Wow, love it. For now, they are using their Mary Kay business to pay off all $100,000 of school loans in the next 1.5 years. And they then plan to adopt a sibling set from Haiti. Oh, Kayla, I love your heart. So her heart's cry is to become a national sales director, and her vision is to use this platform to share of God's redeeming love for all within her home, family, country, and the world. Her mission is to support women and families to develop deeper roots in their faith, families, and character so that they can have more peace and joy in their abundant lives. Her passion is coaching others to live in their God-given purpose. I would like to please welcome our beautiful sales director, Kayla Cornish.
Woo-wee!
Yay!
Oh, love, Kayla. All the love. Wow.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, everyone. Andrea, thank you for that beautiful, those beautiful words. And Andrea and Cece and Lisa, I love all 3 of you so much. Andrea and Cece, I have gotten to know you both over the last year. I feel like the last year and a half. And Andrea, one thing I love about you is you just have this, you just radiate this peace and joy. I feel like everywhere you go, and I just love that about you. And Cece, you have this energy that is just, you can't contain it. It's so amazing. I love it so much. And I've also loved watching you just develop as a sales director. It's been so beautiful to see you grow into the woman that you are. And Lisa, oh my gosh, Lisa, thank you so much for asking me to be on this call tonight. It is such an honor to be in your space, but to be in the space of your people, because I just know how excellent you are. And I can only imagine how excellent these women on the call are from all three of your units. So Lisa, you are an incredible leader. I have learned so much from you. And I credit a lot of my success to you, Lisa, just watching you and being in your space. So thank you.
Wow. Thank you.
Yes. So I'm excited tonight. Lisa actually asked me to share about how to keep our head in the game and really what that looks like to just remain in excellence. And I don't know if any of you are with me, but anyone feel like this has been a little bit of a roller coaster this last year? That probably doesn't even need to be said, right? So I'm going to share with you a little bit about a different analogy, but I think it's kind of the same thing about just growing deeper roots. It's something I'm very passionate about and feel very called to sharing. And it's something that I feel like over the last probably decade of my life, I've really focused on doing. And I think that when we have deeper roots, and I'm going to share what that is and what that means, but when we kind of have those deeper roots, we're able to keep our heads in the game, not only in our businesses, which is so important, but really in life. You know, life is not, we're not doing a dress rehearsal here. You know, this is like the real deal 24/7. And so I am excited to share with you a little bit about my background too. And just this last journey of the last year and a half, because my husband actually told him, Lisa wants me to share about keeping my head in the game. And I was like, can you give me some ideas on what you think I should share about? And he's like, what do you mean? You've literally been trying to keep your head in the game for the last 2 years in your business from all the things that we've gone through personally. And he's like, this is the perfect topic for you. And so I, even just this last year, to give you a snapshot of what my life looked like. So we had our 4th baby last year. So any of you have kids? Who are the mamas on the call? Raise your hands so I can see mamas. Okay, so you all know having the newborn, you know, it's just a challenge in and of itself. But we had a super colicky baby. So that little new baby was screaming its head off for 4 to 6 months. 4 to 6 months. And then right after that, I went through a season in my business where I sort of lost my vision. And I also lost my passion. I don't know if it was hormones or if it was just, I don't know what it was. Anyone been there before where you might have just kind of lost your way a little bit? I'm going to be super real with all of you tonight. I hope that's okay. And then I went through a season where I actually went from Pink Cadillac sales director to Mini Cooper sales director, which I am going to be the first to say I'm so grateful and will always be grateful for the privilege we get in Mary Kay to drive a free car. And so this is not saying that this is like a terrible thing, but when you go from that, you know, Pink Cadillac, you know, there was a temptation there to almost hide when you step down. I don't know if any of you have been there before where you've been in one position in the career path, maybe red jacket, and you step down and there's a temptation to hide. And the Lord really asked me to stay strong and to really embrace the season of almost being like, it was like a humbling season. Like he was like refining me through it. And so that was a difficult journey. And then just recently we found out we were pregnant with baby number 5. And I have been bedridden the first 2 months of the pregnancy because I had a neck injury. And so not only are we all stuck inside because of COVID, but I was stuck in my bed from like May and June with this neck injury. So it's just been a whirlwind. And I can just tell you when the storms come, because they will. If you haven't been through a storm yet in your Mary Kay business, because if you're brand spanking new, you're probably just feeling it, but there's always storms in life. You're going to go through something. And I just know personally that when your roots are deep in your life, you will withstand the storm. And if you went through this COVID season and you felt kind of shaky, it could just be an indicator that there's opportunity to deepen your roots. And so that's honestly when I reflect on like, how have I kept my head in the game? Because it is by God's grace, you guys, that you ladies, that I have not slipped into depression in the last like year and a half, which I know some have struggled with that with postpartum and all that, but it is by God's grace because there have been some really tough times. And when I look back on it, it was the roots, like my roots in my relationship with the Lord, my roots with my mentors, my roots in my character that I developed like ago that have kept me today. And so it's almost kind of like the one thing we have control over in our businesses are the roots. We cannot control COVID. We're all going through that right now. I want to know, like a show of hands, you guys, by how many years you guys have been in. Who are our newbies, like 1 year or less? Just by a show of hands. If you've been in for a year or less, awesome. Okay. What about 1 to 2 years? Who's been in between 1 to 2 years? Awesome. Okay. And then what about 3 to 5 years? Who's been in 3 to 5 years? Okay. And then anyone between 5 to 10 years? Oh, I love it. The longevity, you guys. And then what about 10 plus years? 10 plus years. Oh, I love it, Dory. So amazing. And we have Sandy, I think, or one of the two there in the red jacket. Love it. Some down there, Maggie Dawn. Ah, you guys, I admire you for your longevity in this business. So you definitely know what I'm talking about. Keeping your heads in the game. This is not a new concept for you. Mm-hmm. So roots are the key. And you know, the roots of a tree, did you guys know the roots of a tree, that's like what nourishes the tree. The roots allow the water and the nourishment to go into the tree. And usually when you see a tree that's dying, it's because the roots underground are struggling. It's usually what we see above surface is an indicator for what is going on underneath. And so sometimes, you know, we are wondering like, why are we not getting certain fruit in our business or certain results? And it's an indicator oftentimes for me that I have to look underneath the surface and really take control for myself and ask myself the question, you know, what part of my character do I need to strengthen? Or is there a habit? Maybe there's a habit that I need to strengthen that's not leading me to the fruit or the strength that I want in my tree. And so roots really mean a lot to me because my unit that I lead, we're called the Mighty Oaks. So whoop whoop to the Mighty Oaks that are joining me tonight. Little shout out to you. We are based off of a Bible verse in Isaiah. It's 61:3. And it talks about how we will be called oaks of righteousness, a planting for a display of his glory. And I am so passionate about just having a platform to be able to always reflect back to him. For those of you who are Christ followers, that is just so important to me. And so I am passionate about just having those deep roots, growing a mighty tree to really honor him. So I want to give you the main idea. If you leave with anything tonight that I say, I hope that you leave with this one thought, that the strength of your business depends upon the growth of your root system. The strength of your business depends upon the growth of your root system. And I believe that the women, those of you who raised your hands that are 10 plus years, 5 to 10 years in Mary Kay, I believe you're still here today because you have strong roots and you've been working on those roots. There's no way you could have had the longevity without developing your roots over time. And you know, the thing that I love about roots is there's a lot of opportunity for roots. So towards the end, I'm just going to give you some ideas on what you can grow. But can I share with you guys just a really quick story that really has heart? Would that be okay with you?
Absolutely.
Okay. It's kind of like it's like a story. Okay. So it's called The Bamboo and the Fern. Maybe some of you have heard it before. So one day I decided to quit. I wanted to quit. Oops. Hang on one second. Lost my spot. Okay. I wanted to quit. I wanted to quit my job, my relationship, and my spirituality, my business, etc. I wanted to quit. I went to the woods to have a talk with God. God, I said, can you give me one good reason not to quit? His answer surprised me. Look around, he said. Do you see the fern and the bamboo? Yes, I replied. When I planted the fern and the bamboo seeds, I took very good care of them. I gave them light. I gave them water. The fern quickly grew from the earth. Its brilliant green covered the floor, yet nothing came from the bamboo seed. But I did not quit on the bamboo. In the second year, the fern grew more vibrant and plentiful. And again, nothing came from the bamboo seed. But I did not quit on the bamboo. In year 3, there was still nothing from the bamboo seed. But I would not quit. The same in year 4. Then, in the 5th year, a tiny sprout emerged from the earth. Compared to the fern, it was seemingly small and insignificant. But just 6 months later, the bamboo rose to over 100 feet tall. It had spent the 5 years growing roots. Those roots made it strong and gave it what it needed to survive. I would not give any of my children a challenge it could not handle without me. And this is God talking. Did you know, my child, that all this time you've been struggling, you've actually been growing roots? I did not quit on the bamboo, and I will never quit on you. Don't compare yourself to others, he said. The bamboo had a different purpose than the fern, yet they both make the forest beautiful. Your time will come, God said to me. You will rise high. And how high should I rise? I asked. How high will the bamboo rise? He asked in return. As high as it can, I questioned. Yes. He said, give me glory by rising as high as you can. I left the forest realizing that God will never give up on me. He will never give up on you. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give you happiness. Bad days give you experiences. Both are essential to life. Peace isn't freedom from the storm, but peace within the storm. And so I love that story so much because I think it's a reminder to each of us that no matter where you are in your journey, like you might be one of the consultants right now that are soaring through your goals. And if you are, I'm so proud of you and so excited for you. You might be a consultant who maybe isn't seeing the fruit just yet, but you're on the journey and you're digging deep and you're growing those roots. And this is just an encouragement to you that, you know, no matter what height you are yet in the business, you have the control on the root growth, and God has a plan for your journey no matter where you are. And I just think, what if this COVID season is just an opportunity for the Lord to deepen all of our roots? You know, maybe it's a opportunity and a challenge, but a great opportunity to grow. I love this verse from Jeremiah. It's Jeremiah 17:7-8. And it says, but blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in him. They will be like a tree planted by the water that sends out its root by the stream. It does not fear when heat comes. Its leaves are always green. It has no worries in a year of drought and never fails to bear fruit. And I have to say, you guys, when I quote unquote lost our pink Cadillac and moved to Mini Cooper, which it wasn't a loss, it was really a decision for our family. You know, in that season, you know, I could have felt like a loss, but really it just felt to me like like I said, a year of growing and being shapen by the Lord. And I don't see it as a year of not bearing fruit, because we're definitely bearing fruit in many, many ways. So you have to look at your different situations in that way. And so the reality is that whether or not we're producing fruit, you know, physical fruit that we can see maybe in our businesses or even in our personal life, we have control over the root growth. And our faith for the future really comes from that. Like right now, some of us might be really struggling with COVID, but it's the bigger picture. Keeping that in mind really allows you to stand strong through this time and keep our heads in the game. And I believe that by doing that, by growing our roots deeper, we are going to have very, very, very strong businesses. So as I wrap up, may I share with you just 5 critical roots that I kind of think as consultants, as beauty consultants, we can have control over growing? Okay. So these are just 5 that I've identified just as a sales director, even for myself as a sales director, that have been really helpful to really take control and really dig deep and grow these. So number 1 is unplug. So this is the first root. This is, how are you recharging? How are you resting? How are you evaluating your life? You know, are you taking time daily, weekly to rest and reflect? The second root is plugging in, which I'm so proud of each of you ladies for coming in tonight. Oh my gosh, what a group of women. For each of you plugging in, because this is huge. The women that you surround yourself with, that is truly who you will become. And these women, these 3 sales directors, I mean, you are around the best of the best. And so for you to plug into this is so helpful for you and your growth and deepening your roots. But also think about, who else are you plugging into? You know, what does your circle look like? The third one is loving yourself. How are you speaking to yourself? I find this with consultants all the time. You know, consultants that might be just struggling a little bit, it's just a thought process, maybe that a limiting beliefs of some kind that might be holding them back. So how are you loving yourself? Are you gentle? Are you giving yourself grace? The fourth one is money management. How strong are your money management skills in your business? And I wanted to speak this because I just believe that when we take control of this and we have really strong money management skills, that is really where you're going to find longevity in this business, because you're going to see such blessings for your family. So if you are not submitting your weekly accomplishment sheet to Lisa or Andrea or Cece, I'm going to just encourage you to do that and do it every single week, and just know where your money is at in your business, and talk to them if you're struggling with that. And then the last one, is habit management. I don't know if I said 5 or 6, but there's 5. This is the 5th one, is habit management. So what do your daily habits look like? What do your booking habits look like? You know, what are your time management habits? You know, all the different habits that we can have in this business. Habits are so huge. And if you're finding that you aren't keeping your head in the game in your business, it could just be the root of your habits. You know, how can you deepen your habits there, that root there? So here are my action items for you. Hopefully you guys can take this away and ponder this, evaluate it. I want you to each leave here and evaluate, what are 1 to 3, so 1, 2, or 3 roots that you will intentionally deepen from this conversation. What are 1, 2, or 3 roots that you're just evaluating? Maybe it's your root with the Lord. Maybe it's your spiritual root. Maybe it's your rest root. You know, it could be something I didn't even mention. Maybe it's a character root. I don't know. What are some roots that God is showing you that you want to intentionally deepen, like take control of? And then my second question for you is, what are the top 3 things that you will do to grow those roots deeper? So these are going to be like, let's just say you chose, I want to plug in more. Then your action item for the second question would maybe be, I'm going to plug in to all meetings this quarter. So I want you to almost identify, like, what's the thing, though, like the top 3 things I need to do.
Yeah, what it actually looks like.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I have for you, ladies. Keeping your head in the game.
Ooh, wee. Okay, let me get everybody back.
Oh, my hubby's popping in. He must have just got the kiddos down.
Oh, great.
Oh,
This is
Christian Cornish.
This is my husband, you guys, my rock.
hi.
Christian.
Have you been hanging out with my awesome wife?
Yes.
With these awesome people.
I'm in the Christian Cornish fan club, everybody.
Oh, there's such a club?
Yeah,
I'm in
started it.
too, Lisa.
I started it. Yeah, we got a hashtag and everything. You just wait.
Wow, I'm pretty blown away by this. Lisa, we miss you. You need to come back to Green Bay.
I would love to come back to Green Bay. I'm sure we can work that out. I'm sure we can. That would be amazing.
Yes.
That would be
The party
amazing.
this time.
Your wife rocked it. Your wife just rocked it, Christian.
That's awesome. Good job.
She is amazeballs. Amazeballs. Yeah. Your timing is perfect because we're going to ask a few people for some affirmations of Kayla. So if I could see a couple of hands, I'll pick you in the order that I see you, if that works for you guys. But you got hands got to go close to your face. Okay, I see that there was some tear wiping, Kayla, so I think you have really struck a chord with some of us. I am very, very clear on that. Mom, go ahead.
The mighty oaks. The strength depends on how deep your root system is. And that is so critical in so many ways, and especially with the Lord. Amen.
Mm.
Thank you, Dory.
Thanks, Mom. Maggie Fortman.
Thank you, Kayla. I just wanted to say thank you so much for talking about the peace within the storm. Just to find and focus on that peace, that is just great. And if your roots are deep, then the storm doesn't matter. And I just thank you for that. That was a great reminder. I really appreciated it.
Oh, thank you, Maggie.
Yes. Yes. Anybody else? I don't want to miss anybody. Dawn Emanuele.
I really liked that your number 1 was unplug and that your number 2 was plug in. You know, being careful what you're actually putting your time and energy into. So that was really cool the way you put that.
That's awesome. I love play on words.
Yes. Yes. I love that too. I circled and underlined and highlighted that. Yeah. C&C.
Okay, so Kayla Cornish, I admire you so much in so many ways, and I think more than once my mom has compared me to you, and I take that in the highest regard. So love that. But thank you so much for pouring into us. We are so excited to share you with our Mary Kay family, and just so grateful that we have women like you that just show us another perspective and another idea, a fresh idea. I think our theme for for beginning of our seminar year has been think a new thought. And, you know, through this season and as we continue to grow and move forward through it, I think it's so great to take these sort of ideals with us and really come back to what's really important. And totally echoing Dawn, the order that you have those two, the first two is really, really cool. I too am a queen of words, as I hope everyone will tell you. And I love that. I love that. So thank you. We appreciate you very much.
Thank you, CC.
Oh, okay. Oh, Andrea, go ahead. Yes, please.
Time for a quick one yet. Kayla, thank you so much. Like I am like there with you. And in my office here, I have, I'm not going to take it off because it's like stuck on my cabinet, but consultant of mine, team member, gave me this card as a message of encouragement called the oak tree, and it speaks about the mighty oak tree, and a lot like reiterates everything you shared. And I just posted it here because I knew that I needed that reminder constantly. So, thank you so much.
The Lord, I just pray that the Lord would use my words tonight. So that is so cool how he aligns us all, you know, with our thoughts and visions and things like that.
Yes. Kayla, can I love on you and your people for a moment? And also a few words for you guys?
Yes, Lisa, thank you.
Okay, great. So thank you. 14 cars, 5 of them pink. So at some point in there, that means they weren't all pink in a row. Okay. Now, I also went from a Cadillac to a Mustang. Let me tell you, there was no one in the non-Mary Kay world or even Mary Kay world that went, oh, Shoot, you only drive a Mustang now? Oh, wow, your life is so horrible. Yeah, truly, what an honor and privilege, no matter what car it is, that it is paid for. You put gas and oil in it. Your family fits in that thing. You might need to do a little finagling now that there's another one coming or whatever that you do with cars up there with the other little people. But it's such an honor and a privilege. It's the leader that the people are looking at. It's the leader that they're following. And cars are temporary circumstances in our world. And you're going to be in this business for the rest of your life. So, you know, it's also a limited edition vehicle that very few people actually got because it's limited. So, and you have it. So what an honor to be able to represent that and show that off in Green Bay for a while, and then go to the XT6 because you'll have enough room for everybody in that.
Right.
Third row seating. Okay. I love it. I love it. Well, I want to thank you guys again. Mighty Oaks, thank you also for joining us tonight, for letting us love on your leader, for letting us get to hear her and share our joy onto her as well. She's got mommy hormones happening over there. I'm just not going to look at either of them right now. I just have other people I can look at. So we'll just move on from them now. How about that? I'm like going like this. I'm like totally covering them. Okay. All right. Really quick reminders for you is that seminar parties. Okay, so seminar is Thursday, opening night is Thursday, right? So we've made some quick decisions. Everything is fluid, as we know. So each of your sales directors is going to be doing an event of their own for the opening night on Thursday. Please connect with her. Courageous Cadillac Max, I have an optional event here. And I'm saying optional simply because I know we are on many different levels of comfort and what have you. And also, I know we've got our out-of-state girls. So we're going to see if we can figure out how to zoom in our out-of-state or out-of-area girls as well. So connect with your sales director to figure out what she is doing, okay, what she has planned there. And then no game changers this Sunday night because of seminars. So we figure you got 3 amazing days to learn some great things, and we'll share it all on Monday, share some great things. Monday, you might as well come as the 80s. This coming Monday, you might as well, because I know you will have dressed up that way for seminar on Thursday. You might as well bring it out again. August 24th and 31st, our next 2 Mondays are also virtual. So Monday on the 24th, bring your 80s best. Just do it. It's going to be fun. 31st will be the last day of the month. That will also be exciting. Those of you that took time to join us on our Peek into Pink live on Saturday morning, we really, really appreciated it. Thank you. Andrea and I had a great time sharing with you guys. I also ask that you would please, all of you, go back and watch it, and then also fill out the Google Doc afterwards so that you know what your team members, potential team members, and clients are seeing, and would love to get your thoughts on that as well. So please do that. And then Saturday morning, live on my fan page, on the I Love Mary Kay fan page, I'm going to do my naked face from the very beginning. And anyone who wants to join and watch me live, that would be great. That is, of course, for the Courageous Cadillac Mac team. And also all of my clients are on that. I'm going to do that right here in my house Saturday morning at 10. Facebook Live for anyone who wants to join. I'll make sure that I keep watching the comments because I'll do it on my phone as well, which shows them more quickly. So would love to have you on that. Anything else? Have I covered it all? And before you ask for Kayla's address, yes, I will post it in the comments from tonight's event. Yes, we will get you that. Anything else? What a night. You guys are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All the love, all the feels, all the love, all the feels, all of it, all of it, all of it. Thank you so much. You guys have a great night, local team. or anyone that has registered for seminar and wants to join me on Thursday, we will check your email. All right. Love you all.